Mistakes. So now I'm here to talk about mistakes. I said some things about Logan Paul in some of my videos way back when, a couple of days ago, maybe a couple of weeks ago. Um, Expressing my frustration, though my frustration more came out of the fact that his videos weren't flagged immediately, but my video was flagged immediately for like little things like reviews, comments. I usually do movie reviews, game reviews, and my videos were almost always flagged. That's why I was a little frustrated. So then there's mistakes. Granted that this type of mistake might not be might not be as forgiving as other mistakes, right? It's more of the context of the fact that he was disrespectful towards a dead person, right? I understand that. I was offended, a little pissed off about it. A little. But now I'm over it, because, it was a couple weeks ago, or whatever. So, here's the thing, right? People make mistakes. Even if this mistake is big or small, you don't have to forgive somebody. You don't have to even like somebody. But acting like children is another thing, right? So, I understand what Logan Paul did. It was wrong. It was morally wrong. It was stupid. It's whatever. But there comes a point where people just need to move on. I understand this is a mistake that cannot be forgiven as easily. But then there's people like PewDiePie and a couple other people who accidentally do something or people take something out of context, and it almost feels that sometimes people just hate someone just to hate. It's not about being a hater or whatever. It's just there are people out there that just have to find a reason to hate someone. Now, in a way, I think this whole thing is ridiculous because people like PewDiePie got way worse backlash than, at least what I feel, than what Logan Paul got. PewDiePie, people were threatening that he should get his account removed, he should get his money taken away, he should be banned from this and that, blah, blah, blah. Over a word that he might have said accidentally, or he said out of frustration of the moment. Granted, the word is a horrible word, and it goes back a couple hundred years, and there's a reason why people are offended by this certain word that PewDiePie said, which is the N-word. If you don't know what I'm talking about, well, I'm not going to say it on here. So, but PewDiePie didn't actually physically do anything. He just said something. Logan Paul physically went somewhere, broke a few laws, and actually filmed a dead body. There's a big difference. However, it's strange because, as I said, I feel like someone like PewDiePie gets it worse versus someone like Logan Paul. Granted, YouTube is taking another step on removing certain of Logan Paul's videos or something like that. But now there comes a point of forgiveness and forgive, right? So you understand that someone like Logan Paul made a mistake. But I feel that there's some people out there who have so much hate in them that they have to find a reason to not like somebody. Again, I'm not saying what Logan Paul did was right. I'm not saying you have to like him or forgive him, whatever. But, granted, I don't think this actually makes him a horrible human being. Maybe it's something that he can learn off of, right? He made a mistake, okay, I know to better myself. I know to do something for myself, as we all should. The reason why I'm saying this, because I'm sure every single one of us has done something stupid, has done something beyond stupid, or said something stupid, or done something to offend someone. And anything you do offends somebody in this world. Whether you know it or not, there's something that you do in your life that would offend somebody. Whether it's a joke, whether it's the way you dress, the way you look, the way you speak, whatever. There's something you do that would offend somebody and that would anger somebody. And so there comes a point where you don't have to generally like someone for their mistakes. You don't generally have to forgive them. You don't have to pay attention to that person. But you also don't have to cling on to hate, right? someone like Logan Paul, he's still a human being. In the end, he's still a human being. Granted, he did something a little horrible to another human being. But I get the feeling that maybe he might have learned his lesson already, or maybe he might have learned from his mistake. As we all should, right? We're all human beings on this planet. We all do stupid shit. We all make mistakes. Again, I'm going to say it one more time. You don't have to forgive someone like Logan Paul. You don't have to like him, right? But when you generally have hate for someone, it does nothing for you in your life. When you have utmost hate for someone, it does nothing but affects you negatively. So again, there are people in my life, or have been in my life, that have angered me. I had, in my opinion, two choices. One, I could just never speak to those people ever again and move on with my life. And it's over. I don't hate those people, but I just choose not to speak to them. It's as simple as that. Two, you can hold on to that anger and confront them about it. And I promise you, when you hold on to anger, it does nothing for you in the end. I understand why people are mad at someone like Logan Paul. I understand why people are mad at someone like PewDiePie. I understand why there's people out there that actually are mad at me or don't like me. That's fine. But there needs to come a point in time where you just have to let go and just go forward. Hey, this guy made a mistake. This guy's a douchebag. I don't have to pay attention to him. I will just go forward. So, I hope in a way that this entire thing with Logan Paul and the Suicide Forest, that it's a lesson to be learned for millions of people, even his fans. That there's some things that you can do, and there's some things that you shouldn't do. Right, Doggy Meat? Anyways, guys, this is Matthew Scooby. Just learn the power of forgiveness, learn the power to let go, and your life will be better. And I hope this is a lesson that we can all learn from. Be safe. Peace out.